I am Amy. Today I want to introduce my 3D packaging design. First of all, this is the original packaging box with a blue background and pictures of food objects. It is relatively commercial without too much decoration. Although the picture of the real objects is very attractive and you can clearly know the tasty and other information, I think this packaging design is not very interesting enough. People who like to eat cookies are not very old, but this packaging cannot stand out among many similar products. So I am going to transform it. On the right is the deadline I made, which clearly marks the size I measured, and so on, convenient for my subsequent design. After I opened a series of investigation, I found that the target audience is 15 to 35 years old. They like to eat cookies and snacks, try new things, and love cute and interesting things. Most of them live in cities. Although some of the targets are not adults, they can express their needs to their parents, so to be able to appeal to them and stand out from the crowd. My brand personality want to be creative, flexible, stylish, or ridiculous and fun. And I think it is necessary for me to analyze competitors. The packaging design and products are very similar to our products, but I do not think the effect is very good. They also use blue, so I'm going to break that rule and make the new packaging special. Then I found some pictures on some websites, which give me a great inspiration. Most of this packaging design use bold colors, and there are many interesting patterns. This packaging design is easy to make people have a desire to buy. Through the investigation, I found that the good of use patterns can make the design more interesting and more attractive to customers. Then I opened my design. My new brand name is Blacko. The idea of this name comes from black cookies. I combined them and got this brand name. First is the logo design, because I plan to add more elements to a packaging design. I do not plan to use patterns for the logo design, but symbol letters. Here I have a good idea. The two letter O after Blacko make up the shape of the sandwich cookie, which fits the product better. Also makes the otherwise boring font's logo more interesting. Using these fonts, the round fonts without scales looks more lovely and interesting. And the final logo color only use black and white, two colors, both simple and generous. Then came the front-facing packaging design. In the initial hand-drawing draft, I add strawberry and the cookies elements and combined. Add the geometry elements was a little idea of mine. Then I did the digital trials to further the design. Among this design, I like the second best. Black and white checkerboard patterns as the background. Cartoon strawberry image is complete, but I use Illustrator. Besides strawberry cartoon, I also made the cookies one. This will add more interesting to my later design. The cartoon image of the cookies I think is too simplistic, so I try to involve a little bit more. I try to change its lamps and make it look more fever, and change the expression, make it look more cute. At the same time, I also add some patterns to black cookies, which makes it look less monotonous. I also added the head elements to make the image more interesting. And then there's back design. I didn't choose to use the same design on both sides of the original packaging. I want to put some little tips on the back and more ways to eat. Let people know more about the product. So I found it too boring to express it in words. So I made many beautiful patterns and icons, such as twist, lick, and dunk. I add cookies to cakes and breads to show customers how to eat them. After completing a series, I had the final version, which I printed out and folded. After that, I found some problems, such as the confusion of the front and back position, which result in the glue sticking out of an unsightly grab on the left side. So I swatched the front and back. You can see the final design changed the previous black and white checkerboard background, replaced by pink and white. The overall look is more soft. Using cookies as the theme instead of strawberries gives customers a clear idea of what our products are. The lower left corners drawn the strawberry patterns can let customer clearly understand the taste. I designed the back of the icon, all cleverly combined together. In the final box display, the overall looks is novel, lovely, and the typography is very clear. At the same time, I made a mock-up to clearly show the result of my design. I added the logo on the right and the main design elements of the brand. This makes the mock-up look more completely. In general, this project will let me have a clear understanding of the brand product packaging design assembly line, from research to sketch to evolution and finally to a perfect packaging design. In the end, I was happy with the design. At least if I were a customer, I would like to buy it. In this project, I also learned a lot, such as how to make deadline, how to print the final product, and so on. All in all, it was very interesting and difficult process.